because you know what? That's what's gonna happen. Um, so things are a little different this time around because I found a really cool thing for you to practice order of operations. So we're gonna go through that today. You also have two iReady things this week, practicing adding decimals and practicing subtracting decimals. And then you have this order of operations thing, which I think I put it's due Thursday. Yeah. So I'll tell you if it's all like the whole thing is due Thursday or if there are certain slides I want you to do. Okay. So when you go in here, you guys are going to get this slideshow. So I'm going to open up like a demonstration one that I have. It's the same thing. So you're just going to follow the directions. So you change your name here and you can put the date here. So 5/5. And then the learning goal is I can explain patterns when multiplying a number by powers of 10. That's weird. Anyway. Okay. So we haven't gone over these, so I'm going to go over these with you right now. Directions match the symbols to the correct vocabulary word. Okay. These are called parentheses. Okay. These box-looking things are called brackets. And these things are called braces. Now, all of these and fraction bars all count as like the P in the PEMDAS thing in the order of operations. So if you had something like this, you would do the order of operations with the most inside one first. So here you have parentheses and brackets and braces. So the very first thing you would have to do is the one that's on the most on the inside. So that would be the 4 plus 8. So I would do 4 plus 8 first. So evaluate the terms inside the parentheses. Remember, these half moon things are parentheses. So that's the very first thing I would do. Do you guys remember the PEMDAS thing from last week? Yes, no, maybe. No one's listening. Hello? Do you want me to go over that again, the PEMDAS? Give me a thumbs up if you know what I'm talking about when I say PEMDAS. Okay, so that's 2 of you. 3 of you. Okay, so just a real quick recap. You know what? My iPad's upstairs, so we're just gonna do this on Google Docs. Okay. Okay. Okay, so last week we talked about doing operations in order. So the first thing you do is parentheses. That's the P. That's these things, right? However, that can also mean brackets and braces. So all of those are considered grouping symbols. So you always want to do the grouping symbols first. Okay. I'm going to change this to a different color so that it's like really standing out, like pink. Okay. So then you've got E, which is exponents, which is things like 4 to the What did I just do, you guys? What in the heck? Whoa. Are you seeing this? Okay. I don't know how to use that. How do I make it stop? Insert. Nope. All right, you guys. I'm on a little bit of a struggle bus because don't have my iPad.
The big ticket items today is Medicaid, it's certainly education, some of the social services, and these decisions, where the governor is,
Is that the governor?
It's not particularly easy for members of the legislature. The local government funds for the next.
No.
You know, Brady, what we can do.
Eureka!
Along with the state legislature.
Okay, it looks like that.
Local governments.
Are you proud of me? I figured it out. Everybody say how proud of me there are.
I'm so proud of you.
Oh, Bea, you're so nice. You're the only one that said it. I like you the most. Okay.
You hear her?
Why do I hear the governor? Okay. And then you have M. Y'all. So you have then you do multiplication or division. Yep. And you guys know what that is. I don't think I have to put an example, right? Oh, madam, it's fine. Don't you know what that is? Okay, cool. And then you have addition and subtraction. So the thing about the multiplication and division and the addition and subtraction is that those need to be done from left to right. So they kind of go together. So if there's multiplication and division, you'll go from left to right in the problem, and same with addition and subtraction. Do you guys remember doing this last week? Do you remember practicing it a little bit? Some of you do. Okay, so we're gonna go through this again by practicing here. So if you have this situation, here we've got parentheses, brackets, and braces. So we have 3 different types of grouping symbols. So if we look back, we're going to start with P, the parentheses. So that can be the parentheses, the brackets, or the braces. But we're going to start with the one that's inside, the furthest inside. So that was that one. Okay. And then the next thing you would do is you would do what's inside the brackets. So evaluate the terms inside the bracket. Yep. And then maybe I have brackets and braces backwards, but I don't know. Evaluate the terms inside the braces. I think that's next because I think these are called braces and these are brackets. And then you'd evaluate the terms on the outside. Are you following me so far?
Yes.
Cool. Cool. Place the parentheses to show what terms you must evaluate first. So am I going to do the plus or the times? Am I going to add first or am I going to multiply first? Let's go back to our PEMDAS. Do I add first or multiply first?
Multiply.
I multiply first. So I'm going to move these around the 7 times 2. Okay, so then enter the value. So I have to find the answer. So what is 7 times 2
14.
plus 9?
$23.
Yeah,
23.
yeah. Cool. Is this starting to make sense a little bit? Okay, so place the parentheses to show what terms you must evaluate first. So I have division and I have subtraction. So if I go back to PEMDAS, I'll put this, I'm going to add this to this assignment. Students can view. Cool. Okay, so that's attached there now too, so you always have access to this. So what did I have? Division or subtraction? So am I doing division first or subtraction first?
Division.
Division. Samuel, do you have your hands up? Okay, so what is 15? I need to enter the value, so I need to find the answer. What is 15 divided by 5? Shiley?
3.
3. And what is 3 minus 3?
0.
Boom. Shaka laka. Okay, so things are getting a little more complicated, so we need to evaluate the expression. This is where I need my iPad, you guys. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to pause. I'm going to go get my iPad, and if you don't already have a paper and something to write with, that's what you're going to do. Okay, so I'll be right back.
Hi, Beatrice. Hi.
Okay. Okay. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna have to. Oh, somebody else is trying to come visit us. Samuel, do you have a question? Your hand is up, buddy.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Khalifa. Okay, so we have this problem. Oh my gosh. Okay. That I can't see now. Shiza. Oh my goodness, you guys. I don't even know anymore. I don't even know. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. All right. So if you guys could please copy down this problem just like you see it up here, that is great. So go ahead and do that. We have 2 times and then a bracket, then a parentheses 2 plus 5 parentheses times 25 divided by 5 parentheses bracket. So make sure you guys copy that down just like you see it right there. Okay, are you ready? Okay. If not, I wrote it down. I wrote it down myself. So, okay. Okay, so we have
70.
Whoa, I haven't even gotten there yet, girl, but I hope you're right. Okay, so we have parentheses, right? We have these brackets, but then we have parentheses on the inside too. So we're going to need to do those first. Now, it does not matter if I do this first or this first because they're both in parentheses. So I can do either one first. So I'm going to do 2 plus 5 first. What is 2 plus 5?
7.
7. Okay, then I don't need my parentheses anymore, but I do still need this bracket. So I'm just going to copy everything else. Parentheses 25 divided by 5, parentheses, bracket. Make sure you guys are writing what I'm writing, including this little caret, because this tells me what numbers I just used. So I know not to copy the 2 and the 5 again. Does that make sense? I hope you're all nodding because I can't see you. Okay. Okay. So then I still have my brackets and I have parentheses. So now I'm going to do the inner one first, which is this one. So I need to do that next. So what is 25 divided by 5 is 5. So then I'm going to copy everything I haven't used yet. And then I still have brackets. So these are, I'm still on this grouping symbol, the P over here. I haven't moved beyond that. What is 7 times 5?
35.
35. And then I have times 2. So now I'm finally to the M. And 2 times 35 is
40. No, 40.
No.
What?
2 times
70.
35?
No, 70.
70. Good job, guys. Okay, so that's how we would do one of these problems. So I'm going to flip back to the...
Victoria says 75.
No, I said
I think
70.
she said 70.
Doesn't even
Oh,
matter.
okay.
Okay, so that's what we got there. All right. So place an X next to the expression that has a value of 39. So parentheses have been added to the following expression. So go ahead and write that down. 6 plus 7 times 3. And so then we have to decide, is it 6 plus 7 times 3 or 6 plus 7 times 3? Because we want it to equal 39. Okay, so I'm going to go share my iPad again.
It's 6 plus 7 times 39, I'm pretty sure.
Well, we will find out. Okay, so one of the scenarios, the first scenario is this one. So I'm going to put a little question mark. Does that equal 39? So I have to do parentheses first. So what is 7 times 3?
21.
21. Good. And then I'm going to copy the 6 plus. And I'm going to see, does that equal 39? 6 plus 29 is
27.
27. So that does not equal 39. This symbol means not equal to. Not equal to. Okay, so that didn't work. So theoretically, the other one should work, where we had parentheses 6 plus 7 times 3. So parentheses go first. What is
13.
6 plus 7?
13.
13. And then what is 13 times 3? Is that
16.
39?
39.
13 times 3.
39.
Yep.
Khalifa.
39.
So 39 does equal 39. Neat. So then we would go back and we would put an X. We would move this X right there. Yes?
Yes.
This making sense, friends?
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
Okay. Parentheses have been added to the following expression. 35 minus 3 times 4 plus 6. We need to find the one that has the value of 5. Okay, so I'm going to write all 3 of these down real quick so that I have them. 35 minus parentheses 3 times 4 parentheses plus 6 parentheses 35. Minus 3 times parentheses 4 plus 6. Okay, I've written all these down so you can just copy me. Oops, nope, oops, go back. Okay. Okay, so 35 minus 3 times 4 plus 6. What do I do first? Parentheses.
3 times 4.
3 times 4.
12.
12. And then I have to copy everything down. 35 minus, and then plus 6. Okay, so I'm going to write my PEMDAS over here. Okay. I did the parentheses. I don't have any exponents. I don't have any multiplying. I don't have any dividing, but I do have adding and subtraction.
12 plus 6 is 6.
Hang on. With adding and subtracting, you need to go from left to right. So actually I have to do this first because this is
I know
on the
what
left.
it is.
So I have to do 35 minus 12 first. What is 35 minus 12?
23.
That's correct. And then plus 6. Remember, we're trying to get to 5.
It's
Does
20.
23 make plus 6 make 5?
No, it makes 29.
Yeah, it does. So 29 does not equal 5. So it's not this one. Okay, next we have 35 minus 3 times 4 plus 6. So parentheses first, remember PEMDAS. Okay, what is 35 minus 3?
32.
All right, Khalifa, give other people a chance to answer, buddy.
Yeah, Khalifa.
Okay, and then I'm done with parentheses, no exponents, but I have multiplication and I have addition. So which one comes first?
Multiplication.
Multiplication. So I'm going to do 32 times 4. Whew, I got to do that over here because you know what? I don't know that off the top of my head.
Oh, I think I know it. I think I know it.
What?
Is it 128?
You know what? It is. So then 128 plus 6. Remember, we're trying to get to 5. So what is 128 plus 6?
134.
Mm-hmm. You know what? That doesn't equal 5. Okay, so hopefully this one equals 5. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna ask someone. Layla, what do I do first? 35 minus 3, 3 times this thing, or 4 plus 6?
I know.
Great. Layla, are you still there? Okay, so Khalifa,
Don't you do the parentheses first?
you are correct, friend.
And it
So-
makes 10.
It does indeed. Okay, so I did parentheses. I don't have exponents, but I do have multiplication and subtraction left. So what do I do next, Shiley?
30 times 10
3 times 10, because multiplication comes,
is
multiplications first. And so 3 times 10 is what?
30.
30. 35 minus 30.
It's
What does
5.
that equal? That equals 5. There it is. So what? So that was the last one. Ta-da! Okay, use the cards from part B to create an expression that has a value of 4. Woo! Okay, kids. Okay, this one's gonna be a little bit trickier. Let's see. We have blank divided by parentheses, blank minus blank parentheses. And my options are 8, 36, and 17. Oh man, this is cool. Okay, so that's my problem. Here are my options. So am I going to parentheses first, divide first, or
Yeah.
subtract first?
Parentheses.
Okay, so this one, no matter what I put in here, has to come first. Okay. should we just do like 8, put like 8, 36, 17, see what happens? Or what should I put right here?
36.
Okay, Khalifa's saying,
36.
okay. So what should go right here?
17.
What?
8.
If I put 8 here and if I put 8 here and 17 here, I can't do 8 minus 17.
17.
Yeah, I gotta put the
17.
17. Okay, what are we trying to get? What's the answer we're trying to get?
4.
Oh, okay. So does that equal 4? Okay. So we've got to do 17 minus 8 first. So
9.
it's just all over the place. 17 minus 8 is 9. 36 divided by 9 is,
4.
oh, so, yep. Ow. Just little pros over here, aren't you? Okay, so what number went right here?
36.
And then
17.
17.
And then 8.
Then 8.
nice, you guys. Okay, so I feel like you've got this. So I'm not going to do these last 2. So I'm going to tell you which slides I want you to do. Some of these are just going to be redos. Okay? Are you ready to listen?
Yes.
So do you want me to tell you the slide number that's over here or the question number that's right here?
The question number.
Okay, so I want you to do 1, 2, 9, and 10.
For homework?
Yeah.
Oh.
You acting like that's
1,
hard, Khalifa.
2,
I
9,
didn't see it.
and 10. I'll put it in the instructions, so if you forget.
Okay.
Complete questions 1, 2, 9, and 10. This is not worth 100 points. It is worth 10.
Just do
And
make
then you guys will get 5 points if you get those questions correct. Okay? And I'll give you 5 points just for being in class. And I marked off who was in class today. So let me make sure I have all of that.
Kennedy was supposed to come.
Well, bummer. Logan, is Logan with you, Victoria?
Yeah.
Cool. Christina, Khalifa. Christina, Victoria, Khalifa, Shiley, Bea, Layla, Samuel, Logan. Brilliant. Okay, so you guys will get 5 extra points just for coming to class. Look at that. And then you have those 4 slides to do and 2 iReadies. And Alex. Don't forget to do Alex every day. All right, that's it.
I'm Madam Motorbike. See you on Thursday.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a nice day.